Y'all want to know how lit Austin Peay homecoming is? Look at this. Just look at it. Listen. Might have to make that move, y'all. Sprinkling black girl magic on your screens while being unapologetically dope, black, and supreme. Y'all make it possible for me to be completely me, JaundraTenice, a country girl in these Memphis streets, starring Vlogtober and entertaining you for the coming weeks and guaranteed to keep you on the edge of your seats. Welcome to my journey. Whether you click this video by accident or on purpose, whether you're insecure about the next steps in your life or you think your life is perfect, whether you're looking for college vlogs, family advice, or how to keep them edges slick, I promise if you like, comment, and subscribe, I'll make it all worth it. Hey y'all, happy Vlogtober! Clearly I'm at school! Yeah, I'm at the University of Memphis. Seeing what's perking up here. Basically, the theme of this vlog, I guess you can say, is Africans versus African Americans, because that's what's going on tonight at 6 o'clock in Ballroom C. That's what we're doing tonight. So I'm about to see, that's at 6 o'clock, and right now it is 4:35. So I need to find something to do in an hour and a half. So y'all, y'all know what time it is again. Y'all ready to go to hell? Go out with a bang. Go out with a bang. Cooper Street, October 28th. Ain't no time on it. Whenever you pull up.
We'll be ready to go.
Right. Push me to the edge. But anyways, y'all, see, I actually read things that I get. So, the biggest Halloween costume party, 4 DJs, 3 party rooms, the Q's, the Alders, and Young Ike Diddy present
2 organizations and a human.
2 Greek organizations and a GDI. And
No, she didn't.
we all GDIs out here in these streets. At least you got some letters. What they doing outside?
Shoot people.
But yeah, they advertising over here in the cut. So if y'all want a flyer, just come downstairs in the UC. That's all you gotta do. What else? Clearly I got here late, so ain't nothing going on right now. Look at Josh, man. The man, wow, he got an afro. These folks out here killing each other with these little, that was glass.
Oh my.
Okay, so people out here with these foam ball gun things that's supposed to be playing in this area. Y'all see ain't nobody over there, but it's 1,000 people out here with guns. Here goes a Spider-Man.
Look, I paid my
hey, hey, red, white, and blue. Hey, red, white, and blue.
What drop? I don't know what
First of all, what you gonna do? You know,
appropriate. They don't need, like, you need to Google a better word. I ain't know you were gonna say that for real. I wasn't ready. But we on CP time because this is supposed to start at 6, and right now it is 6:06. Hold up, I got a text message. Hey. What's your DJ name?
DJ Young Christian.
DJ Young what?
DJ Young Christian.
DJ Young Chris on the track. Look at him.
I don't know how to work this shit.
Josh over here messing stuff up.
This thing say ox.
You gonna turn it all the way up? You ain't even gonna test it. We got the studio lights in here. Are those lights? What are those?
I don't want to use YouTube because this shit got ads.
DJ Young Chris struggling on the track.
What's up, J-Rock?
Do Africans value education more than African Americans?
On this question is like this. As far as the opportunities, yes, it does offer better education in the United States. The majority of the students in here is pretty much trying to better their lives, and yes, our parents do push us to get a better education. And as far as going back and pretty much, you know, trying to take what we learned back home and try to do something over there, I feel like we don't have the opportunities to do that over there because some of the countries are not well developed and we can't do what we want over there. So it's pretty much get the education here, trying to find a better living here and support the people that we have back home. And as far as, I do not think that us Africans value education more than African Americans. I haven't met so many African Americans at this university, and I believe like most of them are here. We all are here trying to get an education.
I agree with what Yusuf said. I think, so I'm an immigrant. I moved to the U.S. when I was 16, and I think the difference between Africans and African Americans is that the Africans who make it here are a certain group, right? So either they hustle hard to get here, or they have financial advantage to get here. So, or they're refugees, right? There's different kind of stories for people to come here. But either way, you see a lot of resilience in those people, whether because of financial gain, financial advantage, or because of, I'll just call it the hustle, however you want to describe that. And so when you compare African immigrants to all African Americans, you're missing a lot of Africans who are still in Africa who have different views of education. So I think it's not a fair comparison because you're kind of comparing this top end of Africans to the full range of African Americans. So I think it doesn't give you that whole picture.
Should they feel this way, or is it simply a misunderstanding?
Pass the microphone to the historian.
I mean, I think, so first of all,
I think it's very important that we speak openly and honestly about what's going on. And by that I mean, I think that this conversation, I think there's a lack of information on both sides, but it's not necessarily those people's fault. For example, in my experience, a lot of Africans from the continent don't know a lot about the history of enslavement and what has been done to African Americans and what is still being done to African Americans today, because the media images that they get might just be, you know, rappers and hip hop and stuff, and this very particular image that the U.S. projects around the world. And I think it's good if Africans, continental Africans, can learn some of that history so that they better understand African Americans. But I think the opposite is also true. African Americans oftentimes do not know much about African history, do not know about the great achievements of ancient African civilizations, you know, east, west, south, north. I mean, Egypt is one example, but there's many, many others. You know, ancient Ghana, ancient Mali, Great Zimbabwe, Aksum, Nubia, Kush, there's tons of huge empires and civilizations in Africa that we often don't learn about as African Americans here. It's not taught in middle school, it's not taught in elementary school, it's not taught in high school, it's often not even taught in college. And so I think there's a lack of information and understanding on both sides. It's structured in a fundamentally anti-African anti-black set of relationships. And that's, I think, at the core of what brings us together and what we have to change.
There is a saying that until the lion tells its story, the hunt will always glorify the hunter. A lot of information that has been shared so far is so accurate in the sense that we only know what we've been told. So if we've been told something that isn't true and we believe it, to us it's true. And the biggest mistake is that a lot of information is a lie. For example, most people in Africa, until recent history, didn't even call themselves Africans. In fact, they don't even call themselves Africans to this day. The name came from a guy by Scipio Africanus, a white general of the Punic War who fought against Hannibal. And he finally defeated Hannibal in the Second Punic War, and they named a region of Africa, just a region after Africa. I mean, that was called Africa. And they named it after him because he won the war. Now, to this day, I don't know any historian that's been able to tell me how they got the entire continent from one region to be called Africa. Most people even today will call themselves Nigerians, Malians, and all those things. So the stuff that we've been told is probably the worst damage or the most damaging thing that has been disseminated amongst the African people or the Akabuluians. I think that if I'm pronouncing it right, but some say Akabalan and some say Akabulan in terms of the country being called prior to the name Africa. Now that's ironic because Europe has been said is named after Europa, which is a black goddess. And Africa is named after a white Roman general. Isn't that ironic?
Marcus Garvey once said, "A people without knowledge of their history, origin, and culture is like a tree without roots." Are African Americans miseducated on their ties to Africa, or has ignorance kept us at distance?
Well, I feel like it's a little bit of both. Like previously, the education system has pick and choose what they want us to know and what they don't want us to know. You know, there's a lot of history, even in America, where plenty of African Americans have done a lot of great things, made a lot of great inventions, and I didn't even hear about most of this stuff until I actually researched it myself, because it's not going to be in your history book, it's not going to be anywhere else unless you go out and find it. But on the other hand, there are people here that don't even like care about their roots. It's like, I'm American, well I gotta go and trace my roots back for it. I'm American, I was born here, why I gotta do that for it? But I feel like that is the biggest, that is the worst idea we can have. Because in order to understand us, we gotta go back into our past and understand where we came from and all the struggles that we went through to get to the point that we are right now. So I believe it's a little bit of both.
I would have to say that ignorance has kept us at a distance, because coming to the States, I always got called African booty scratcher. Okay, so understanding at the time of television and Discovery Channel, of course you see a lot of Africans running around naked now, right? Nod your heads, yup. Yeah. So of course I can understand that. I can understand why you would say, oh, African booty scratcher, right? Or, oh, did you run around with the lions, since I ran track and I was really fast, so I guess I ran with the cheetahs because they're quite fast. So I think being ignorant and not asking questions kind of will do that. Right? If you have organizations on campus as the Black Student Association and the African Student Association, you guys have a great way to actually ask questions to one another if you don't understand. So it's not the perception of being miseducated, because we can't really say say that with all the information that we have today. So if you're miseducated, then you're not really doing your research. And if you're being ignorant, you're not really trying to be open-minded to your brothers and sisters from across the globe or next to you. I think a lot of people are ignorant about different things. I was ignorant about the States. I thought that it was just palm trees, running around, you know, with my skates on and eating ice cream. But slowly did I realize that the States is not just New York, Las Vegas or Miami. We have places like Binghamton, a lot of poverty places. So with ignorance is what I would say. If I didn't ask or research it for myself, I would still be miseducated.
I just think that we are so far removed from where we are originally from, like from the continent, through slavery, through the degradation of our lineage, that we just want something to hold on to. And maybe we just want to know what region or what country in the continent of Africa that we go back to. So if I find out that I have like Nigerian in me, then yeah, maybe mixed with something else, but that's what I want to know. It's not necessarily that I just want to be Italian or I want to be Indonesian or anything else. It's just I want to know exactly what I am, exactly where my lineage can be traced back to.
Until we are open and honest, like this young man here and that young man there, and in the panel here, we might as well just forget. We might as well just stop wasting time. Yes, those who call themselves black, that's cool. You're right. Those who call themselves African American, you're just as much right because you need a place of origin. And that place of origin is now called Africa. But that's not the original name. Very few names on the continent has this original name. Egypt, that's a Greek name. Ethiopia, that's a Greek name. Liberia was given to them for the liberation of the black people from America. Liberia, the capital of Liberia is named after the white president named Monroe. Ethiopia, or anybody from Ethiopia? Greek name. The original name, one of the original names was Abyssinia. They don't even call themselves African in that country. So it's kind of ironic that we call ourselves African, but since it's called Africa, okay, we'll go along with it. But the first thing we got to do here tonight is to be comfortable in talking about what we need to be comfortable with talking about. If we can't talk about it, then you are absolutely right to go to a white institution. Absolutely right. You can hide in a white institution, but believe it or not, I've been here 11 years. You know what you are? You are a mini HBCU. Because you only associate with yourself. So you might as well have gone to Lamar, you might as well have gone to Lane, you might as well have gone to Morehouse, because every time you see blacks, they're with black. Every time you see whites, they're with white. Every time you see Hispanics, they're with Hispanic. So talking about HBCU is different than PWI. No, you're missing the boat.
Unique and elegant to everything that I need. Baby, you are